All right. Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving. Yeah. All right. So today will be a digestive flow. So we'll work the digestive tract. We'll throw in some twists. We'll move things around. I'm sorry in advance if you ate right before class. But go ahead and find a nice, comfortable seat, crossing at the ankles or the shins, or if you need to extend one leg out, just anything comfortable before we get flowing a little bit. And we'll start by you can take your left or your right hand. We'll take the heel of the hand and start rubbing the stomach in a clockwise position. So just little circles clockwise. You could start at the rib cage, the lower rib cage, and then just go down all the way to the pubic bone and just slowly massaging the belly. So when we work clockwise, rubbing the stomach, using the heel of the hand, it actually moves the digestive tract and it gets things to flow in the proper direction. So after a big meal, if you eat a big meal, you can just do this and maybe it'll start moving stuff around. And then you can go over to the left or the right and start at the top and work your way down. And then go to the other side. And then do one more, just all the way down to the center. All right, we can let that go. Find a nice comfortable seat. Go ahead and close the eyes. Sit up nice and tall. Feel the sit bones root down on the earth. And then just start to lift the rib cage, lift the chest, roll the shoulders back and down. So just finding this moment. You can work out the kinks if you need to fidget. Now's a good time. Just sitting into your practice this morning. Start to shift the awareness inside. So taking that awareness inside the body. And when you're ready, we know the drill, nice and slowly start to wake up the breath. Breathe in through the nose. Stay lifted in the chest as you exhale the breath out. On an inhale, feel the lower belly rise, the side ribs expand, top of the chest. Exhale, soften the shoulders as you release everything out. So just finding this nice rhythm. Inhale to fill up, and exhale to let something go. So during this time of Thanksgiving, we practice gratitude, giving thanks, appreciation, which is all lovely. Those are all necessary things we need to focus on and practice. But today I want you to focus on what you're taking for granted. Maybe food on the table, maybe being out here in the sunlight. Your body, for one, we have ability to move our body, our breath, the limbs. So just find that focus today on what we've been taking for granted in our lives. 2020's brought a lot of changes to everybody. So there's always something to be grateful for. Keeping the eyes closed. Go ahead, sweep the arms up and over the head, just gathering everything up. Touch the palms, hands to heart center. And lower the mind down toward the fingertips. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice, make it a little more purposeful. Maybe you answer that question, what you're taking for granted. And once that's set, nice deep breath in. Exhale, release the hands to the thighs, lift the chin, softly blink the eyes open. Go into a twist. Left hand to right knee, right hand behind the back. Root the sit bones down, lift the chest, and then take a twist, allowing the twist to come from the upper spine. So inhale to grow tall. Navel's in. Exhale to twist. Just wringing it out right at the beginning. Slowly unwind. We'll take the right arm out to the side, left arm up and over, lateral stretch. We want a nice spin of the rib cage. So spin the left rib cage up to the sky. And if it's all right in your neck, gaze up. If not, look to the side of the room or even down to relax the neck. Inhale to come up to center and then take it to the other side. Right hand to left knee, left arm behind the back. Root the sit bones, lift the chest, and then twist on the exhale. So every inhale to lift, every exhale to twist. Keep drawing the navel in. And slowly unwind, left hand out to the side, right arm up and over, lateral stretch. Lean over to the right or left, right rib cage spinning back. Now we want both sit bones to stay on the mat. So right hip make it heavy. Inhale to come all the way back. We'll just flow. Exhale over to the right. Inhale, move through center. Exhale over to the left. Go with the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale through center. Over to the right. Inhale back up. Exhale over to the left. Nice. Inhale back to center. We'll interlace the hands. Press the heels of the hands forward. Draw the shoulders back so the arm bones come in their sockets. Navel's in. On an inhale, lift the arms up towards the sky, keeping the outer arms hugging in toward the ears. And then keeping a nice long spine, take a little twist to the right. Navel still in. Inhale back to center. And exhale, take a twist to the left. Good, back to center. We'll dive forward, coming into a hip opener. You can release the hands, walk the hands forward, keep the sit bones rooting down. Maybe do little rocks side to side. In through the nose, out through the nose. Good, walk the hands back into the chest. We'll switch the crossing of the shins or ankle. So other ankle or shin on top. Sit up nice and tall. We'll interlace the hands behind the back. So roll the shoulders back, elbows draw in, and then maybe start to straighten the arms. And then navel still in, lift the chest. Maybe look up. Good. Take the hands to the right side. So around the right hip. Roll the left shoulder back. And again, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Inhale, bring the knuckles back to center and over to the left. So knuckles come to the outside of the left hip. Right shoulder's rolling back. And then lift the chest. So we're going to keep the rib cage squared, as squared to the front of the room as we can. So left rib cage, spin it back a little bit. Good, and then release the hands. One more breath in the center. And exhale, release it down. Hands to tops of the knees, seated cat-cows. Inhale, lift the chest. Look up. Exhale, round it in, curl it in. Inhale to come up, rock to the front of the sit bones. Exhale, round, rocking back to the sit bones. Go with your own breath. Do about 3 of these. Feel free to close the eyes. Good. On your next inhalation, stay lifted and then hinge forward. Walk the hands all the way to the front of the park, room, wherever you're at. Maybe rock a little side to side, keeping the hips nice and heavy. Good, walk the hands back into the chest. We'll bend the knees, both feet planted, lay on down. We'll get into the core a little bit. So go ahead, take both hands straight up to the sky. Palms will face each other, and then both legs up to the sky. So both feet up to the sky, and then we'll inhale, lift straight up. So straight up like you're gonna touch the sky. Shoulder blades are lifted. Exhale, lower just the shoulder blades. Inhale to reach straight up. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift straight up. So try not to touch the choke. We want to go straight up. Exhale, lower the shoulder blades. 2 more times. Inhale, straight up to the sky. Exhale, lower back down. 1 more time. Inhale, straight up. Nice. Interlace the fingers. Index and thumb are out. We'll take the hands to the outside of the right thigh. And keep the right leg up. Keep the shoulder blades lifted. Lower the left leg down and let it hover. Nice. Inhale, nice and slow. Left leg up. And then lower the left leg again. Try not to let the shoulder blades touch. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, lower. Nice and slow. Inhale up. 2 more times. Exhale down. Inhale. And exhale down. Inhale, both legs up. Switch it over to the left. Keep the shoulder blades lifted. Right leg down this time. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, lower it down. 2 more times, everyone. Inhale and exhale. 1 more time. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Lift both legs up. You can set the shoulder blades down for now. Take the hands alongside the hips, or if you need a little assistance, you could sit on your hands, just depending on what you want to do today. And then exhale, we'll take both feet and lower them down, hovering them right above the ground. Inhale to lift back up, but only come 3/4 of the way up so we keep the abs engaged. Exhale to lower, hover. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift. 2 more times. Exhale, lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift up. Then take the hands behind the back of the head. Lift the shoulders. And then we'll take bicycles. Right knee in, left leg out. Inhale, switch it up. Left knee in, right leg out. Nice and slow. Switch. And then switch. Switch. 3 more times on each side. To the left. To the right. To the windows. To the wall. Just kidding. Not funny. That song is not a good song. 1 more time on each side. And then come on back to center. Lower everything down. Curl the knees into the chest. A tight little ball. Love it. Maybe rock a little side to side. Find a happy baby. Lift the legs. Ankles right above the knees. Grab the outer edges of the feet or behind the knees. Swaying everything down. Tailbone pressing down to the mat a little more. Nice. Join the feet together. Grab behind the backs of the legs and rock forward and back, head to tail. Little rocks. And then we'll make our way up to a tabletop. So allow the fingers to spread comfortably. Hips are right over the knees. Lift the right arm straight up to the sky. Thread the needle. Shoot the left arm underneath. We'll come up to the top of the right shoulder. Or the right arm underneath. We'll come up under the top of the right shoulder. Then you can use the left hand to help shimmy the shoulder under a little bit more. And just relax. If you have a blanket or a block at home, if your shoulder doesn't reach the mat, feel free to stick something underneath the right shoulder. And then maybe the left hand stays right by the face. If you want to explore, maybe you want to walk the left fingertips towards the front of the mat. If you want to find a bind, maybe take the left hand behind the back, wrap it around the back, rolling the left shoulder back. Nice deep breath in. Maybe this is a mouth exhale. Good. Slowly release that left arm to the sky. Hand comes down next to the face. Push into the left hand. Inhale, right arm all the way up. Lift it up. And then exhale, lower it back down. Left hand straight up. Thread the needle on the other side. Come up into the top of the left shoulder. Use the right hand to shimmy it under a little bit more. And then allow your body to just get heavy, relax. And then whatever you want to do with the right hand, maybe walk the hand forward, maybe find a bind, taking it around the back, rolling the right shoulder back if you're taking a half wrap. In through the nose, let it go. Have we taken our shoulders for granted? Inhale, right arm up. And then hand comes down next to the face, press into the right hand, left arm to the sky, lift it up. Exhale, lower it on down. We'll step back to a plank pose. Getting right into it. Feel free to lower the knees down if you need to. And we'll take 5 breaths. Be thankful Kristen's not here. She'd make you hold it for 20. So heels press back, breastbones pulling forward a little bit. Lower bellies in and up. So strong in the core. Yeah, that's right. So you probably had that. All right, from plank, downward facing dog, hips up and back. Take the feet to hips distance. Anything you need right now, go ahead and do it. If you want to walk the dog, if you want to swivel the heels side to side, if you want to bend both knees, whatever you want to do that feels good. Just work out the kinks. And then we'll all find some stillness here in down dog. So spread the fingers a lot. Press every single knuckle of the fingers down on the mat. So just distributing the weight. And as you're pushing the floor away from you, reach the hips up and back. Descend the heels down any amount. And we'll all find some stillness here. So try not to fidget. Just get present, gazing right in between the legs. That's where your drishti is, right between the legs. And if you can see your heels, spin the heels out a little bit so you no longer can see them. So we get an internal rotation of the thighs. Beautiful. One more breath. Exhale it out. Walk the hands back to the feet. Keep a big bend in the knees. Let the chest rest on the tops of the thighs. You can hold on to elbows here. Maybe sway a little side to side. Release any neck tension. Let it go. Good. We can release the hands. The right palm will go underneath the face. Feel free to come up onto the fingertips, or if you have a block at home, take the right palm under the face. Left hand will go to the lower back. So feel how the sacrum's nice and level here. On an inhale, we'll pull the chest forward to lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist to the left. So rolling the left shoulder back. And just notice if your hips went along for the ride. If that was the case, hug the right hip back just a little bit. And maybe stay with the hand on the lower back. Maybe lift the left arm to the sky. Good. Exhale, lower the hand. Left palm goes under the face. Right hand to the sacrum. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale to take a twist. Keeping the sacrum nice and level. If it's moving around, left hip, hug it back a little bit. Then when you're ready, maybe lift the right arm to the sky. Beautiful, everyone. Hand down. Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale. Hands to shins, lengthen the spine. Maybe the legs come a little straighter. Exhale, fold on down, Uttanasana. Inhale, one more time, Ardha. Hands to hips, elbows in, bend the knees, rise with the chest. When you get to the top, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, one half sun salutation. Inhale, rooting the feet, arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold on down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold on down. Heel toe the feet to hips distance. If they're not, walk the hands back, or forward rather, to downward dog. See if you can resist with the tops of the thighs. Good, right leg to the sky, lift it up, toes down. So we square off the hips. Exhale, shift forward, right knee to right tricep. Lift it up. Maybe straighten the leg. And then come on back, three-legged dog. And then take it to the left, right knee to left tricep. Maybe straighten the leg. Love it. Inhale, take it all the way up. Exhale, knee to chest. Hold it here, shoulders above the wrist. Lift the knee high, round the back. And then step the foot all the way to the front of the mat. We'll come up into a high lunge, crescent pose. Get your foundation. When you're ready, come all the way up. And everyone put a bend in the back knee. Lower belly in. Torso comes vertical to the ground. Then any amount, start to straighten the left thigh. Good, we'll take a twist. Left hand forward, right hand behind the back. Let the hips move. So the right hip comes back. Maybe gaze to the side of the room. If you want to challenge, maybe look past the right hand. Keeping the right heel nice and heavy. That's your anchor. Good. Inhale back through center. Exhale, hands come down. We'll do an open twist. Right palm down, left arm up. Keep the right hip back. Exhale, left hand down. We'll step back to a plank pose. One vinyasa. Shoot the shoulders over the wrist, lower to your belly, or halfway down chaturanga. Inhale through cobra or up dog. Straightening the arms, lifting the thighs. Beautiful. Exhale, down dog. 3 cycles of breath. Love it. Left leg to the sky. Toes down, square off the hips. Beautiful. Exhale. Left knee to left tricep. Lift it up. Maybe straighten the leg. And then inhale, straight back. 3-legged dog. Exhale. Left knee to right tricep. Keep it up high. Maybe straighten the leg. And then inhale. Take it all the way up. Exhale, knee to chest. Shift forward. Pause. Round the spine. Step the foot all the way to the front of the mat. High crescent lunge. Get your foundation. When you're ready, come on up. Driving the left heel down on the mat. That's really the anchor of this pose. You bend the back knee as much as you need to. Lower belly's in. And then any amount, you can start to straighten that right thigh. Love it. Now we'll take a twist. Right hand forward, left arm behind the back. Allow the hips to move with this. So left hip pulls back as the right hip rolls forward. Palms are spinning up to the sky. Beautiful. If you want a little challenge, maybe gaze past the left hand. Inhale. Woo, arm up. Exhale, hand comes down to the mat, twist it out, left hand down, right arm up, keeping the left hand left hip pinned in. So open twist here. Good, hand comes down to the mat, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha. Exhale, fold on down. Bend the knees, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink the hips, lift the arms. Weights in the heels, shift the shins back a little bit. Lower belly's in, chest is lifting. Nice. 3 more breaths. Sink a little lower. Inhale, stand up. Hands to hearts. Get into some V's. Sun Salutation V's. Go with your own time. Feel free to skip the vinyasa if you need to. We'll break the first one down, then we'll do 2 on the breath. Just warming up. Utkatasana. Sink the hips down, lift the arms. Just a breath. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold on down. Inhale, lengthen, halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to plank pose. Vinyasa, lower all the way down to your belly or halfway down. Inhale through cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice. Right leg to the sky, lift it up. Square the hips. Exhale, knee to chest, step forward. Back heel spins down. Line up the heels, maybe a little wider with the hips. If your hips are on the tighter side. Warrior 1. Inhale, come all the way up. So we'll angle the back toes a lot to the left corner of the mat. So even more, Robert. Take the toes all the way, the left foot, left toes all the way to the front of the mat. So everyone take their left hand forward. Yeah. So line up the heels maybe a little wider. Left hand forward so we can let the left hip roll forward. Right hips back. And then inhale, left arm up when you're ready. So we're working the hips to square. Right hips pinning back, left hips rolling forward. Nice. Lower belly's in. Maybe look up. If you want to seal the pose, touch the palms. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Nice and slowly step back to a plank pose. And lower on down. Take your vinyasa nice and slow or skip it. When you get to down dog, left leg to the sky, lift it on up. Toes down. Exhale, knee to chest, step forward. Back heel will spin down. Line up your heels. Angle the toes to the front of the mat. Inhale, warrior 1. Good. When you get up, right hand forward. And left hand will stay up next to the ear. So right hip will roll forward. Left hip will pin back. And when you're ready, go ahead and add your right arm. Good. Bend it low in that knee so it's right above the ankle. And then if you want to climb up the side ribs, maybe look up, seal the palms. Beautiful. Exhale, hands come down to the mat, stepping back plank. Vinyasa or skip it. Halfway down or to your belly. Inhale, back bend of choice. Exhale, down dog. 5 cycles of breath. You guys know what to do. Just lower the knees down. Take a child's pose if you need to. Good. Come onto the tippy toes. Bend the knees. Look forward. Step or lightly jump to the front of the mat. Inhale right away. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Drop the hips. Lift the arms. Just for a breath. Inhale, root to rise. Hands to heart. We'll go on the breath. We'll just do one of these. Inhale. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana fold. Halfway lift on the inhale, Ardha. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to plank pose. Move through a vinyasa, halfway down or to your belly. Inhale through cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Without lifting the leg, right leg, step it all the way to the front of the mat. Back heel down. On an inhale, rise up, warrior 1. Nice deep breath in. A long exhale as you take your hands to the mat, stepping back to a plank pose. Chaturanga or to your belly. Exhale. Nice deep breath. Inhale on the up dog. Exhale, take it back. Down dog. Left foot, step it to the front of the mat. Back heel spins down. Warrior 1. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Nice and slow, stepping back plank. Feel free to skip this vinyasa or take it lower down. Inhale through the back bend. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths. To warm up the body, all we need are some V's, right? Some Sun Salutation V's. Good. Go ahead, just shorten your dog. So walk the hands back to the feet for just about a few inches. We'll take the right hand, grab a hold of the left calf or left ankle, and twist the chest underneath the left arm. Like kind of a three-legged dog twist. Good. Slowly unwind, come back to a short dog. Other side, left hand grabs the right shin or ankle, and then twisting it underneath the right arm. Good. Come on back to center. Walk back to a normal down dog. So walk the hands forward a little bit. Nice. Right leg to the sky. Lift it up. Square off the hips. Exhale, knee to chest. Coming back into a warrior one. Back heel spins down. Warrior one. Make your way all the way up. Hands to hearts. Then we'll open up warrior two. Heel toe the right foot over to the left, and then we'll open up warrior two. So we switch to a heel to arch alignment. So if you look down and your heel and arch aren't lined up, walk the foot over to the left a little more, the front foot. Bend the knee so it's right above the ankle. Nice, finding a nice steady gaze right over the right fingertips. Feel the right hip wrap under, engaging the right glute muscle. Left thigh bone straight back. Lower belly's in. Chest is lifting. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. Bend an inch deeper. Take side angle, right forearm to thigh. Take the left hand to the rib cage. Help spin the rib cage to the sky. Right arm up, or left arm up rather. Turn the palm, lengthen it over the ear. Side angle pose. Relax the right shoulder away from the ear. Sometimes it likes to creep up, so draw the shoulder away from the ear. Keep spinning the left rib cage back. And a lot of weight, press it through the outer edge of the back foot. Good, everyone look down. Press into the feet, inhale, come all the way back. Warrior two, stay low in the front knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, bend an inch deeper. 1, nice and slow, reverse the warrior. Top hand up, back hand down the back thigh. Maybe find a little wrap. Keeping the navel in to protect the lower back. Straighten out the front leg, reverse triangle, stay reverse. Good, and then rebend the front knee, windmill the hands back down to the mat. Nice and slowly step back, plank pose. Feel free to move through a vinyasa nice and mindfully, or choose to skip it. Maybe you need a down dog. And when you're ready, left leg to the sky, lift it up, toes down, so we square off the left hip. Exhale, knee to chest, step forward, make your way back up into a warrior one. Line up the heels, inhale, lift the arms up. Good, hands to heart center, and then heel toe the left foot over to the right, opening up into a warrior two. Good. Looks like you overdid it a little bit too much, Robert. So walk the left foot over to the left a little bit. One more. Yep, you got it. Yep. All right, staying low in that front knee. Soften the jaw. Relax the front toes. Be amazing how much tension can creep up in the body. Just gaining a little more awareness. Bend an inch deeper. And then we'll take the left forearm to the left thigh. Use the, left forearm to thigh. Right hand spins the rib cage, right arm straight up. Turn the palm towards the front of the room and lengthen it over the ear. Side angle. Continue to wrap the left hip under. And the back thigh is nice and firm, just like our warrior twos. Only difference is this has a little twist in it. So the right rib cage spinning back just a little bit. Feel free to take the gaze wherever it's okay in your neck. Maybe even down to relax it to the side, or you can look up under the top arm if it's okay with the neck. One more breath. Inhale, left arm up, look down, stay low in the front knee, press all the way back, warrior two. For 5, 3, I skipped one, I can't count today, 2, and 1, slowly reverse. Maybe take a little wrap, keep the tailbone drawing down. Straighten out the front leg, reverse triangle. Rebend into the leg, windmill the hands back down. Nice and slowly stepping back, plank. This might be a 3-legged plank, maybe a 3-legged chaturanga if you want to spice it up. Inhale through your back bend of choice. Exhale, downward dog. Nice. In through the nose, out through the nose. Come up onto the tippy toes, bend the knees, look forward, step or lightly jump. Inhale right away, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana fold, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink the hips, lift the arms. If the feet are hips distance, join them together. Hands to heart. Keep the weight shifted back in the heels. We'll lean forward just a little bit. Stay low in your chair. Take a twist to the right. Maybe the left elbow hooks to the outside of the right knee. Inhale to lengthen the chest. Exhale to twist. We want that left hip to pin back a little bit so the knees stay level. Inhale, come back to center. Stay low in your chair. Then slowly twist over to the left. Then the right elbow will hook outside the left knee. Right hip, pin it back. So the knees stay level. And then come on back to center. Forward fold, let it go. Heel toe the feet to hips distance. Take your peace fingers. Hook a hold of your big toes. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, Hasta Padangusthasana. Let the elbows rest open to the side. Shake out the head, side to side. Sometimes the shoulders like to creep up toward the ears. Draw them away from the ears. Good. Release the toes. Inhale for Ardha Uttanasana. Lengthen. Exhale. Plant the palms. Step back. Plank pose. Take a side plank. So roll to the outer edge of the right foot. You can take the left foot in front of you like a kickstand, or stack the feet on top of each other. Left arm up. Good. Keep lifting the hips up toward the sky, and the top hip, roll it forward so the hips stack. Nice, Marty. If you want to lift the left leg up off the foot, go ahead. And then easy, come on back to plank pose, downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, lift it on up. Exhale, knee to chest, step forward. Warrior one again, back heel down, come on up, warrior one. Hands to heart. Come up onto the ball of the back toes. We'll lean forward just a bit. Feel free to take the hands to the hips if you need a little assistance. We'll make our way into a warrior three. Maybe pop up or maybe float up. I like to keep a little bend in the right knee. And then drive the left heel back. And if you need to, maybe hands down, try to stabilize the right hip. So left toes are pressing back. Hands to heart. Love it even alongside the hips. Out to the side like an airplane. Or for the full pose alongside the ears. Feel free to tap down if you need to. One more breath. Both hands on the mat, standing split. Lift the left leg to the sky. Keep the hips squared. And then maybe walk the hands back towards the standing leg. Maybe one hand to ankle. Maybe both hands to ankle. Good, and then slowly let that go. Both hands underneath the shoulders, stepping back to a high lunge. So drop the left foot back. Lower the back knee down. Good, we'll heel toe the right foot over to the right. Release the back toes, come into a lizard pose. So feel free to bring your hands on the inside of the leg or drop down to your forearms. If you have blocks, I highly recommend taking some blocks, maybe underneath the forearm. Feel free to stay here. If you want to up it up a notch, curl the left toes under and press the left thigh bone straight up for a more active lizard. If you want a more passive lizard, just keep the left knee down. If the thigh is up, you pull the chest forward so there's no rounding in the back. Good, and then lower the back knee if it's lifted. Come up onto hands, and then step back to all fours. Downward dog, hips up and back. Shifting forward into plank pose. Vashisthasana, other side. Roll to the outer edge of the left foot. Maybe use the right leg as a kickstand, or you can stack the feet. And rolling the top forward. Good. Yeah. You want to add the top leg, lift it up. And then downward dog. Plant the palms, exhale, down dog. Left leg to the sky, lift it up. Knee to chest, warrior one. Step forward, back heel down. Inhale, come all the way up. Hands to heart. Hook onto the ball of the back toes. Lean forward. Maybe hands to hips. Maybe pop up. Maybe float up. Bend with the left knee. The torso is going to become parallel with the ground. So reach the right heel back, toes down. And then any way you want to express yourself. Maybe hands along the hips. Maybe out to the side like wings. Maybe for the full pose up alongside the ears. Not easy. This pose is very difficult. So keep breathing. One more breath. And then hands come down, standing splits. Keep the right leg up. Reach through the right heel, toes down. And then maybe walk the hands back so they're in line with the foot. Maybe one hand to ankle. Maybe both hands to ankle, finding a little balance. Excellent, everyone. Let that go. Nice and slowly step back to a runner's lunge, dropping the left or right foot down. And then back knee down, heel toe the left foot over to the left. Release the toes, find a lizard pose. Allow the body to relax into this pose. Maybe dropping down on your forearms, maybe bringing in some props. Keep drawing the chest forward so the back doesn't round as much. You want to take this into an active lizard. Curl the right toes under. Press the right thigh bone straight up for an active lizard. If you're content, feel free to stay right here with the back knee down. And slowly let that go. Come up onto the hands. Bring the left leg around, coming into a tabletop. We'll press back to a plank pose. Lower right forearm, left forearm, forearm plank. And then right palm, left palm, plank pose. Left forearm, right forearm, forearm plank. Left palm, right palm, plank. And then we'll drop back down to a forearm plank. If you have tighter shoulders, feel free to interlace the fingers. Or keep the hands forward, wrists are parallel with the elbows. Feel free to stay here. If you want to take this into a dolphin pose, start to walk the feet in towards the elbows. Keep rooting the forearms down and lifting the hips. The crown of the head is not on the ground. So keep pressing into the forearms. Feel free to bend the knees as much as you need to. If you don't want to take a dolphin, just stay in your forearm plank and work the arms. Gain some strength. 2 more breaths. And then slowly walk back. If you're in dolphin, walk back to a forearm plank. Release the hands, lower the knees down, untuck the toes, Sphinx Pose. Inhale, stick up the tongue, lion's breath. 2 more times, inhale, stick up the tongue. 1 more time, inhale. Good, and then lower all the way down to your belly. Feel free to stack forearms. Turn your head one way. Just relax a little bit. All right, let's do some back bends. Hands come alongside the hips. Stay on your belly, forehead to center. Spin the palms to face each other. Lift the shoulder heads. Beautiful. And then start to press the pubic bone down on the mat to protect the lower back. Lift the chest. And then keeping the pubic bone drawing down, lift the legs. Upper arm bones squeezing towards each other. Pubic bone is still drawing down, so the tailbone's down. You don't want to crunch the lower back. And chin is in slightly so the neck remains nice and long. 1 more breath. Exhale, lower down. Turn your head one way, relax. Feel free to shake up the tail side to side if you want to. You need a little movement. Good, and then slowly bring the forehead back to center. We'll take the arms out in front like we're going to karate chop the floor. All right, press into all 10 toes. Pubic bone is still drawing down. Inhale to lift the arms, lift the legs. Not easy, a lot of back strengthening here. Keeping the chin tucked in. Inner thighs spinning up to the sky. So feel the inner thighs roll up. 1 more breath. Exhale, lower down. Turn your head the other way. Maybe shake your tail. Shake your tail feather. I don't even like rap music. I don't know why I have all these rap songs today. It's quite funny. All right. If you have 1 more in you, you can choose if you want the arms alongside the hips. If you want to karate chop the floor for your locust pose. If you want Dhanurasana, go ahead and bend the knees. Catch a hold of the tops of the feet. Bring the knees together. They're eventually going to splay out. We only want them to splay out to hips distance. So pubic bone down, inhale to lift the chest, kick the feet into the hands. And breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Keep the chin in. One more breath. Good, and then lower on down. Keep the legs in the air and windshield wiper the legs side to side. And then let that go. Hands next to the rib cage. Press to all fours. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Make our way into Pigeon Pose. Right leg to the sky. And then come up onto the top of the right shin. And before you make your way down, and this pose is not good for everybody's body. So if you get into this pose or you find it hard, you can lay on your back and do thread the needle. So we want to keep the lower back and the sacrum nice and level. So everybody take their left hand to their lower back and then draw the left hip forward a little bit. It's hard if we don't have props. So if you feel the sacrum nice and level, then you can take both hands on the mat and just slowly start to come on down. Maybe dropping down to your forearms. Maybe you have a block. For those of you at home, if you have a blanket or a pillow, I recommend wedging it under the right hip. So let the hip relax a little more. And again, if this isn't working for your body, if you get into this pose and you're like, yeah, not today, feel free to lay on your back and just thread the needle with the right ankle over the left knee. So slowing everything down. Nice full inhalations. Nice long exhalations. About 5 more breaths. And easy, nice and slowly make your way out. And then we'll drop to the right hip. Swing the left leg all the way around. To take it to the outside of the right knee. If this isn't working in your body, go ahead and straighten the right leg out. So both sit bones stay on the mat. Left arm behind the back, right arm up. And then slowly take a twist over to the left. You're gonna hook the elbow to the outside of the left knee or grab the knee, pull it into the body. Inhale to lift, exhale to twist. Slowly unwind, and then you can uncross the legs, and then go back to a downward dog. If you want to take one more vinyasa, feel free. Left leg to the sky, lift it on up, and then make your way into thread the needle, or pigeon pose on the left side, or thread the needle if you want to lay on your back. Before you go down, draw the left hip back, right hip forward. So the sacrum's nice and level. You can even take your hand to the lower back, just check for yourself. And then nice and easy, go ahead and fold on down. Again, just relaxing. Notice if one side is a little different. Just take a mental note. If you have a home practice I recommend staying a little bit longer on the side that's more tight. You practice at home. 5 more breaths. Nice long exhales. Slowing everything down. And easy. Come on up when you're ready. Rock to the left hip. We'll swing the right leg around, taking it over the left knee, or you can go ahead and straighten out the left leg if you need to. Right arm behind the back. Left arm up to the sky. Take a twist. Maybe hook the elbow or pull the knee into the chest. Inhale to re-lengthen. Exhale to twist. Easy, come on back, slowly unwind. Take both legs straight out in front. And then lay on down. Just about done. Hug both knees into the chest. And we'll finish up with one final twist. So right knee stays in, left leg extends. Right arm out to the side, cut the knee across the body, twist. Slowly come on back to center. Switch it up, left knee in, right leg out. Nice and easy, right, left arm out to the side, cut the knee across the body, twist. Inhale, knee to center. Find a happy baby. Level everything out. Grab the outer edges of the feet or behind the knees. Maybe rock a little side to side. And then join the knees together. Wrap your hands around the shins. Curl up in a tight little ball. Forehead to the knees. Give yourself a little squeeze. Exhale, release into Shavasana. So straighten out the legs. Take up some space here. If you have any props in your way, I recommend moving them out of the way. If you have something to cover your eyes, like a shirt or a mask even, let's do a little sense withdrawal. Just allow the bones to get heavy. Allow everything to soften. Surrendering here in this last final pose, Shavasana. Releasing, relaxing, and letting everything go. Feel free to stay exactly as you are. If you're ready to come out, slowly start to deepen the breath. Bring a little bit of movement back into the body, just taking everything nice and slow. Try not to rock the nervous system at all. Very slowly, if you're ready, go ahead and bend the knees, roll off to one side. Taking your time, press yourself up to any comfortable seat. Keep the eyes closed if you're comfortable. Sit up nice and tall. You set an intention at the beginning of class. See if that still resonates. Maybe re-answer that question on what you're taking for granted in your life. Bring the hands right to the heart. We'll take the thumbs to the third eye. Just give the forehead a little rub, that third eye a little rub. Just a little reminder to always listen to our intuition, our higher selves, our inner knowing. Slide the thumbs down a little bit lower, right to the center of the throat. And give the throat a little rub. Just a little reminder to speak truth with integrity, with compassion. Slide the thumbs down right to the center of the heart, chest. Give that a little rub. Little reminder to just keep an open heart, giving and receiving love freely and equally. Nice deep breath in. Lower the mind down toward the fingertips. Have a beautiful rest of your day, everyone. Namaste. Thank you so much. Hope you feel nice and twisted and rang out. Thank you. urbanyoga.org. Check us out. As you all know, for those of you on YouTube, hit the little subscribe button, get us followers, and check out our classes throughout the week. What else do I got? Tomorrow, Kristen Olson will be here, 9:45. And that's about it. Have a beautiful day. Oh, I will not be teaching next week. Tom Bosch will be here. Great instructor. Highly recommend coming to join him. But I'll be back the following week. So, namaste, everyone.